Hi, I'm Matt Johnson. I'm one of the therapists at the TCU Counseling Center, and I'm here to guide you through what's called a safe place meditation. So there are a variety of different types of meditations. I encourage you to experiment with different ones to find out what works for you. I run meditation groups on campus, about 4 a semester, and introduce 10 to 12 different types of meditation. So this is just one of those meditations. This meditation has to do with imagery. So I will be guiding us through imagining a place. And so as I do that, I'll guide you through imagining that place in terms of the variety of different senses that we have: sight, smell, taste, touch, and then kinesthetic, feel. So it will require you to think about a place that you feel safe and secure. So there may be a variety of different places that come to mind, and there may not be any places that come to mind. And just see if you can come up with whatever one is. It may not be the best that you could possibly think of, but just see if you can bring one to mind. Okay. All right. We have meditation bells. So when I chime the bell once, that begins the meditation. Sounds like this. When I chime the bell 3 times, that ends the meditation. Sounds like this. Okay. In terms of sitting, so if you're sitting, you can lie down when you do this. But if you're sitting, sit with your feet flat on the ground, hands relaxed in your lap, so you can sit with your palms open, palms like that, or with your hands in a circular formation, thumbs touching like this. We say sitting upright with dignity for yourself and for your meditation practice. So we don't want to be stiff, so we're not trying to keep really stiff like this, but upright. So you can move off the back of your chair if you want, or you can have your back against the back of the chair. Either way is okay. But we don't want to be slouching over like this. So sitting in a balanced position and upright. Our eyes can be open or closed. If they're open, you can have them slanted down towards the ground. The purpose is to help prevent any kind of visual distractions. So if you close your eyes, obviously, then all the distractions, visual ones at least, won't be in sight. If you find yourself kind of nodding off, though, with your eyes closed, you may want to open them and have them slanted down towards the ground. It's normal for people to fall asleep or begin to doze off when they meditate. If they're meditating for long enough periods of time, that's completely normal. Everybody who's ever meditated has done that multiple times. So the idea is not to fall asleep when you meditate, although meditation can be helpful for falling asleep. So if you do find yourself doing that, again, you may want to open your eyes. Particularly if you're laying flat on the ground when you do this, you may be more likely to fall asleep. So sitting up a chair can be helpful. But you can always stand as well. So it's not required to sit in a chair or to lay down. All right. As I mentioned, I will guide us through this. And so what will happen, more than likely, is your mind, even though I'm guiding us through this, your mind will travel off. It will begin to think about other things. Think about your to-do list. Think about something that happened yesterday or in the past, or a memory from childhood. Completely okay. The most important thing is not to beat yourself up, not to be critical about it, but just accept that that's a natural part of any kind of meditation, that our mind's going to travel to the past, may travel to the future, may be thinking about what's coming up tomorrow or later on today or this coming weekend or in a couple years. So when that happens, no problem. Just notice it, accept it, and then come back to the meditation. You may find as well that you've kind of drifted off, and maybe we started at the beginning of the meditation, and all of a sudden you are at the end, you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't even know what happened. Completely normal as well. Doesn't happen. It may or may not happen, but I just want to let you know that is a possibility. Okay, so a lot of people really like this meditation because it helps them to feel calmer, relaxed in using this imagery. So sitting in your meditation position, feet flat on the ground, hands relaxed in your lap. You can have your eyes open or closed. and then sitting upright with dignity for yourself and for your meditation practice. So let's tune into the sound of the bell and follow it all the way until the sound disappears. Tuning into the breath, shifting your awareness now to the breath. Just taking a couple, 2 or 3 deeper breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And just feeling the release of the breath as the air comes out, releasing of the breath, releasing of the shoulders, and releasing of thoughts and worries as best you can. And after a couple deeper breaths, then just allowing your breath just to fall into its own natural rhythm, not trying to breathe in a particular way now, but just your own breathing rhythm. And so with this safe place meditation, I ask you to think about a place that you feel safe, secure, calm, and at peace. This could be a place that you grew up, somewhere from your childhood. It could be a place in your current everyday life now. It could be a place that you visited some time on a vacation or some place of travel. Or it could be somewhere that you want to go sometime in the future. Or it could be a place that you just imagined or created in your mind. Either way is okay. Any of those are completely okay. As I mentioned before, there may be a variety of different places that come to mind for you. And you may be someone that tries to find the absolute best, safest, secure place. Don't worry too much about that. Okay, if you're indecisive, it's not that big a deal. Just pick one, even if you're unsure if it's the absolute best place, just pick one. It's no big deal. And use that for this meditation. And again, if you're having difficulty deciding, just pick whatever may be the best for you, just for this time. You may do this another time and choose somewhere else. So there's always that option as well. And so bring into mind this place where you feel safe, secure, calm, and at peace. Notice where you're at. Are you inside? Are you outside? If you're inside, just look around you. If you're outside, look around you as well. Take in what you see there in this safe, secure, calm place. If you're inside, notice the floor below you. Is there carpet? Is there wood floors? Is there concrete? Is there rugs? Is there furniture? And if so, what color? What color is the floor beneath you? What color is the furniture? What shape? And continue just scanning around this safe, secure place, seeing what you notice. And if you're outside, that's your safe, secure place, what do you see out there? Are you on the grass? Are you at a beach? Are you on sidewalk or pavement? Or some other texture below you? What color is that texture? What else do you see around you? Do you see trees? What color are the trees if you see them? Do you see wildlife? Do you see birds? What else do you see if you're outside? And if you're inside, noticing the walls. After taking in the furniture, what do you notice on the walls? What colors do you see? Are there objects? Are there pictures? Are there windows? Just taking in what you see in this safe, secure, calm place. place where you don't have a care in the world. You feel very secure and at peace. And then looking above you, whether you're inside or outside, what do you see above you? If you're inside, do you see lights, ceiling? What color? What's the texture? If you're outside, do you see the sky? Perhaps clouds, perhaps branches of trees, sun, birds flying. Again, just taking in a safe, secure place where you feel calm and at peace. Seeing what you notice, the colors, the textures. And then tuning into sounds. Do you hear sounds? If you're inside, are there sounds of perhaps a clock ticking? Or of some other noises going on? Or are there people talking? If you're outside, perhaps you hear birds chirping, perhaps the trees rustle as the wind blows through them, or maybe on the ground, or maybe at the beach, hear the ocean. Just listening to the sounds in a safe, secure, calm place, and noticing the impact that it has on you, allowing you to feel safe and secure, calm, and at peace. And then notice any smells. There are certain aromas in this safe place. If you're inside, perhaps there's a certain aroma of being in this place that connects you. Maybe there is, and maybe there isn't. And if there isn't, that's fine too. Just seeing what you notice. And if you're outside, okay, what smells do you notice there? Perhaps the salt of the ocean, if you're at a beach. Perhaps there's flowers, or maybe the trees. Or maybe there aren't any scents in particular, and that's fine too. And in this safe, secure place, notice any sensations that you have. Do you feel calmness? Do you feel excitement? Do you feel relaxation? Do you feel perhaps a breeze if you're outside, or maybe even inside from the air condition? What are you touching? So in this environment, just reach around you. You may be touching the ground with your feet, sitting on the ground, and using your hands to touch things in the environment that help you feel safe and secure and ground you in this space. And then notice yourself in this place. You may see yourself as if you're looking at a TV, or you may see yourself like you do in your everyday life. Either way is okay. Notice what you're wearing, what position you're in, sitting, lying down, standing up. Perhaps you're moving around, or maybe not. And then notice, if you want, someone else that helps you feel safe, secure, calm, and at peace in this place. And if you want to have that person in this place, just allow them to be there. And you may be having a conversation with them, or just having their presence is really calming, provides a sense of security for you. This person may be someone who is currently in your life or has been in your life in the past. Notice what they're wearing. Notice if they say anything. Most importantly, notice how that makes you feel in terms of feeling safe and secure. And if there isn't anyone that you want in that space, that's fine too. And now, just for a few more moments, just tuning into that feeling of safety and security. Feeling calm, at peace. And seeing if there's a word or a few words or a phrase that come to mind related to how you feel in this space. And just repeating that word or phrase, a few words to yourself. Knowing that anytime you want to return to this place, you can. And using these cue words can be helpful in that process. And now, we spent roughly about 10 to 13 minutes in this space. It's a place that you can return to any time that you want, just by bringing this safe, secure place to mind, repeating the word or phrases that came to mind for you. And so now we're going to begin to leave this place. So just imagining this place beginning to kind of fade off a bit into the distance, fading off and feeling more aware of being here in the room, more aware of your feet in contact with the ground and your legs in contact with the chair. Seeing that place way, way off in the distance now, but still keeping that safe and secure, calm feeling. And now that place is vanished off into the distance and you're aware of being here in the room and aware of the seat beneath you and sitting in a chair or lying down and back in this space. Knowing that you can go back to that place anytime that you want. And opening your eyes if they're closed, and taking it easy, not getting up, especially if you're lying down. Just giving yourself a few moments to feel yourself more in the room. And so you just experienced safe place meditation, something that you can use anytime that you'd like.